it's Melanie from Melly Ellie Stitches. Today is Friday, August 9th. Happy World Cross Stitch Day! And I did not know it was World Cross Stitch Day until I watched Instagram stories this morning, and Stephanie from Just Keep Stitchin'. Stephanie and Pam are in Wausau, Wisconsin, I think, at a needlepoint store. And they're doing a meet and greet for people to come stitch with them and meet them, and celebrating World Cross Stitch Day with t-shirts. So go check out Pam and Steph and their stories if you haven't already. It's so fun. It's so fun to see so many people into our craft, right, guys? I mean, I used to feel like I was the only cross stitcher in the whole wide world because no one I knew was a cross stitcher, and now it's just growing, and more Flosstubes and more all the cross stitch. So it has been 2 months since I did an update. I apologize. I always have the best of intentions. I really do. I have to say, it's all been blessings that have kept me busy. Summer started off, so last time I talked to you was the end of May. Summer started off wonderful in June. I've been going to Tiger games and going golfing with friends, and I went kayaking with friends again, and just so blessed to have so many good friends in my life. And then we had a ton of family stuff. So my stepdad retired, and we threw him a retirement party. We had a gender reveal party for my brother and sister-in-law's new baby-to-be coming in December, and I'm getting another niece. I'm so excited. So excited. Being an auntie is really just the best thing in my life, for sure. Those kids, I love them so much. I just adore all of them. So I'm getting another niece. I cannot wait. She's going to be like Christmas come early. Let's see, what else did I have on my list? My other niece, Amelia, turned 8, and they had a new pool built. They moved into a new house and had a new pool built, so we went over there, and I spent the day with her, and she's my little cross-stitchy niece. She's all into cross-stitch. I will post a picture of her latest project here. So for her birthday, she asked for cross-stitch stuff, and my sister, who's also into cross-stitch, Melissa, and my brother-in-law, Eric, got her a bunch of cross-stitch supplies. So she's got her own little sewing box with hedgehogs on it, and she's just started this new project for her grandpa. She's stitching Noah's Ark, and she loves it. She loves it, so that was a lot of fun celebrating. My poor grandmother was in the hospital, and she's all well, thank God. Mwah, love you, Grams. But her potassium levels went really high due to some medication complications, and so just feeling very blessed that she came out of it okay, and she's still a spry, happy, bubbly woman that she is. Just love her to death. Let's see what else. I got not one, people, 2 visits from Pretty Southern Linda Jo. Hi, Linda Jo. She has been coming to Detroit for work, and lucky me, I have got to visit with her 2 times. So the first time she came into town, we did dinner at Hop Cat, which is an awesome restaurant downtown Royal Oak. It's a local brewery in the state of Michigan, and they're starting to expand and get more stores, or more restaurants. And we went up on the roof, and it was a beautiful night, and we had dinner, and we just chatted. We went to my LNS, and if you go to her page and you go to her Flosstube, she actually has a whole video log of our whole time. It was great. We met a bunch of the ladies at the Stitchy store. Tuesday night is like their stitching circle there, and so we got to meet them, and then we went to the local knitting shop, and we got some yarn, and it was so much fun. And then, before I knew it, she said, hey, I'm coming to Detroit again. And so I got us Tiger tickets, and we went downtown to Tiger Stadium, and a ball game, and we went to Bookies, and we found the coolest yarn shop. This was all Linda Jo. On Sunday, she texted me and she said, how do you feel about going to a yarn store in Ann Arbor? And I'm like, yes, I'm totally in. And the name of this yarn store is Spun. But here's the best part. I was hooked the second we walked up to the store because their mascot is a sheep. And it is the happiest, biggest eyed sheep you've ever seen. I mean, how can you not buy that bag? And the pins that go with it. The store owner actually gave us these pins because it was our first time in the shop. Look at that sheep. And he was everywhere. He was everywhere. All their little price tags and all over their counter was this sheep. And oh my God. I couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't get enough of it. So $10 for this knitting bag I thought was a deal because it came with this sheep. And let me show you the yarn that I got. You know, I threw away the label. I don't know how silly I can be. I can't tell you what kind of yarn it is. I can't tell you what color. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. Here it is. Isn't this the most beautiful variegated yarn? I just absolutely love it. I love it. It's DK weight yarn. And so I decided to start because I'm in the fall mood. I don't know about you guys. It's been so hot in Michigan. I am tired of being covered in sweat from head to toe. So I'm ready for pumpkins and fall and college football and the leaves and sweatshirts and jeans. I'm ready. Bring on the fall. So I started knitting a pair of fingerless mitts. This is where I got so far. So I did the cuff, and then there's a bunch of rows of stockinette, and then now I'm actually working the thumb. There's just going to be a thumb hole here. So I had to bind off 7 stitches for the thumb hole. And this is where these are, but it's so fun. I mean, anything with fibers I absolutely love. I haven't knitted in quite a while because I had a lot of hand pain from it, so I've just been taking it really, really slow with these. I do like the double pointed needles being so much shorter. I think that helps with some of the hand pain because I don't have a lot of weight on my wrist. But yeah, these will always make me think of Linda Jo because she got some really cool yarn that day. We had such a blast. So if you're ever in Michigan, call me and we'll go to Spun. I can buy more sheep stuff. I mean, oh gosh. Okay, Stitchy Kindness. Let's talk Stitchy Kindness. So in my last gift away in May, I drew Allison Calvert's name and sent her off the pattern that she won. And you are such a sweetie, Allison. You did not have to do this, but she sent me this beautiful card. And I think that's so kind. You never have to do that, but it's just so sweet when someone takes a second and sends you something so beautiful. It's such a happy thing, and when you get it in the mail, and it just makes your day. So thank you, Allison. That was very, very sweet. I hope you're enjoying the pattern. Okay, finishes. I have been stitching like a crazy lady in the past 2 months. Even despite all the stuff, I got a new position at work, and not a new job. I still work for Ford as an engineer, but I was put on a much tougher program. It's the Bronco Ranger program, and it's worldwide. So it's North America, India, South Africa, South America, Thailand, and so I've been working a lot of hours, especially with the time zone differences, right? So my meetings can range from like 7 in the morning till 2 in the morning. So I've been putting in a ton of hours. And because of that, I had a deadline come up on a finance paper that I had to do, and I was supposed to go down to Summer Stitch the weekend of the 27th and meet in person finally. Nicole, Buckeye Stitcher, I miss you. I'm going to hug you. It's happening in January. Prepare yourself. And Pam and Steph, and I was just so bummed because I was just super overwhelmed with getting up to speed and the workload that I've taken on that I had to miss. But I'm excited because I'm going to go to Stitch Away in January and meet these sweet women. I'm going to hug all of you. I probably walk in the door and you're all going to run because I'm going to hug all 3 of you. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that in January. Nothing is stopping me from going to this because I have just been dying to meet these ladies for over a year now, since I first became friends with them. So that's happening in January. So finishes, like I said, I've been stitching like a crazy lady. The first thing I'll show you here, and I don't have it anymore because I gave it to my niece for her 8th birthday. I went online, so she loves hedgehogs, right? The sewing kit that she got is all hedgehogs on it, so cute. And so she told me she loves hedgies. And so I got online and I just typed in hedgehogs cross stitch, right? And I hit images and a little picture, a Minecraft picture, that game. I'm not up to speed with the games I used to be, like Nintendo and all that. I used to love that. But the Minecraft game, someone created a little picture of 2 hedgehogs, nose to nose with a little heart. And it's like blocks. It's like Lego blocks for Minecraft. So I just converted it to cross stitch because it was legitimately like little squares. So I picked my own color of threads and I stitched this up for her, and I'll show you a picture of it here. And she just loved it. She gave me the biggest hug. Ah, I adore them. Did I mention that I adore my nieces and my nephew? I don't know. I do. I adore them. So it was really, really sweet. She really enjoyed it. She's really getting into cross stitch, which I just think is so much fun. Her sister Grace is too. That's my oldest niece, the very, very first one. And she's been stitching as well. And it just makes me so happy. Very, very cool. So that was my first finish. Second finish. Now this one you guys have seen before. I've been working on for quite a while. This was the June Prairie Schooler. So I did this big piece here and absolutely loved the colors in this. I mean, DMC, right? DMC, but the colors and the designs in it, it was just such a happy, fun, summery stitch. I really, really enjoyed it. And so I'm going to insert a picture here of what it looked like before. And here it is now. I finally finished it. Well, not fully finished, but finished the stitching. Let me get that storing off. There it is. It's done. I think to date, this is the biggest cross stitch I've ever done. Because I did like a lighthouse for my grandparents back in the 90s. And it was big, but I think this is the most stitches I've ever put into a piece. And I just love it so much. I actually substituted up here the beehive. So there's 3, let me just show you this again really quick. So the pattern calls for like a little girl with a potted plant. But these 6 motifs over here are the exact same size. So you can substitute whichever one you want into that upper corner. And so I just loved the beehive. I thought that was adorable. I'm all about the bees. Bring the bees back. Yeah, I think it turned out so good. The colors are so brilliant. I enjoyed this so much. If you're looking for a Prairie School, I highly recommend this one. I have what I want to finish it on. So in all my spare time, I'll get that done. You know, the problem for me is it's not that I mind finishing my stuff, because then you get to enjoy it, right? You get to put it out and you get to enjoy it. It's that whenever I get that free moment, that free little bit of time, what I want to be doing is stitching, not finishing, right? So my hair is all crazy. So yeah, so I've got to finish this one and get it up on the wall so I can enjoy it. But this one took me quite a while. So I was very happy to finish that. Very, very happy. Okay, let me put these over here. Next, I started this one and finished it since we saw each other last. I got hooked on these Country Cottage Needleworks Cottage of the Month series. Oh my gosh, somebody had it on their Instagram and I saw it and I was like, wow, I have to stitch those. I have visions of where I'm going to put this in my kitchen, you know, and swap out the month every month like Priscilla does with the magnets. So I started with July. I fell in love with these colors. I fell in love with the fireworks. Let me get the glare off it. Those little fireworks, that blue color, oh my gosh. I think it was Morning Glory, I think was the color. It was just stunning the whole time that I stitched with it. It's a Weeks Dye Works color. I just did my Flosstube collaboration on how much I love Weeks Dye Works. So I loved stitching this one. Now I did it on the called for lamb's wool linen, and on this one I really like it. I love the way it turned out. So here it is, July. Ah, isn't that blue so pretty? It's just, that says summer. Oh my gosh, that says summer. And I just love the American flag, and I love these little flowers all around it. It was just such a fun stitch, and I love the houses, right? I've talked about that before. Red houses are definitely my favorite, but all the houses, just so much fun to stitch. There's something about just being able to go and go and go and do a little bit of mindless stitching where you don't have to pay super, super close attention to every single stitch, you know, like with a lot of confetti or something. So I love this. I want to finish it on a picture frame, I'm thinking. I've been kind of browsing around Joann's here and there when I get a chance to stop by, and I haven't found anything that I like yet. But I would love to put it on, like I said, with a magnet and then switch it out for the different months. So one of my whips that I'm going to show you guys is September and August. And I'll talk about those in a little bit because I think I'm going to make a color change to the fabric. So let's see, is that all of my finishes? June? That's all of my finishes. So let's talk whips. Lot of whips. I've been stitching a ton, so we'll just go through them. And because it's been so long since I posted, I'm going to insert pictures of each one so you can see where I was last time to now. So the first whip I worked on was Little House Needleworks Simple Joys. And I'm going to stitch along with this. I will be last, I'm absolutely sure. But it's on my Instagram, and we have a little hashtag going along that we've put our progress, we've kind of documented it, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Love the colors in this as well. That house is Weeks Dye Works Tiger Eye. Oh my gosh, in love with it. In love with it. I mean, look at that color. Oh, I was not sure I was gonna like it. You know, when you look at the picture, you get the pattern with the little picture. I looked at the picture and I was like, I really love red houses. Maybe I should change it. And I'm glad that I didn't because, oh my gosh, that color. Love it. And then these flowers, I think those are in mulberry. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving this piece so much. And I'm not far. I'm not far. So I'll insert a picture here of where I was before. And here it is now. So I made a lot of progress, and I'm not far from getting it done. So hopefully soon I'll be touching this again. Okay. Next is Cherished Friends. This is by My Big Toe Designs, and I am stitching this for a friend. Let me see if I can get the glare off it. Look at those beautiful colors in there. It's only 3 colors total in this pattern. Absolutely beautiful. That purple, oh my gosh, what is that purple? That purple is Gentle Arts Old Purple Paint. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Absolutely love it. So I'll insert a picture of where I was last time here. And here we are now. So I made a little bit of progress on this, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying stitching on it. It's 36 count fabric, which I typically do 28. So that's been very interesting to have a little bit smaller, smaller, more stitches per inch because it's 36 stitches per inch. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it, and I do like the color of this fabric. So I got to get back to this one. I'd love to get that finished and sent off. Next is A Kiss for Snowman. And this is a gift for my mom. I was hoping this Christmas. Sorry, Mom, it might be next Christmas. There's just so much going on, right? So this is by Dimensions, and it's part of their gold collection. And you know who did this and did it beautifully? It's so funny because I had picked this pattern. The reason I picked this pattern, I got it off Amazon, and I picked this pattern because my mom loves snowmen. Like ever since she's been a child, she loves snowmen, and she still has a ton of snowmen in her house. And my mom has brown hair, and so this looks like her as a little girl kissing a snowman. I just absolutely love it. So what's funny is I got this pattern, I started it, and then someone made a comment on my last Flosstube and told me, go check out Dina Half Stitch Cross Stitch. And I did, and she finished this, and oh my gosh, please, if you aren't watching her, go look at hers. It's absolutely gorgeous. She finished it in like it's almost like a green shadow box. Oh, it turned out so good. So good. So here is a kiss for Snowman. Absolutely love him. He's got one eye, so this is a pirate snowman. We're getting ready for Halloween. It's a pirate snowman. And oh, my Charlie Brown, he's upside down. Love Charlie Brown. Obsessed with the peanuts. So is my mother. So it's just perfect that I have this needle minder on this stitch. But very interesting because the Dimensions kits have a lot of half stitches, a lot of the shading. But it's just really cool how it comes together and just makes that look that's so realistic. Really a lot of fun. And it's really a different, it's a contrast to the normal stitching that I'm doing, right? It's having the more shaded, realistic looking piece versus the, the cottage of the month type of look. So I'm enjoying it. Next is Halloween rules. So this one's not going to look a whole lot different than the last time you saw it. I'll post a picture of it here. So here is the pattern, and I just showed this and talked about this in my Flosstube collaboration that I did last week to feature one of the week's dye work colors that I chose for the floss pack. But I am doing it in a big long row like this. I purchased a shutter, totally inspired by Priscilla and Chelsea. They are so awesome how they finish stuff. But I purchased a shutter that I found on sale at Michael's, and I'm going to finish this and then put it on a shutter with magnets. So I'm super excited to do that, and I think I have a shot at finishing it for Halloween this year. So here it is. Isn't this the cutest piece? Could you just even? Oh. And I've mentioned this before, but it's so fun because you get this burst of color and this little motif that's just so different each time, like the pumpkins and then the crow with the flower and then the haunted house. So it's just like, it's almost like a bunch of it. Well, it is a bunch of individual stitched motifs into a big one, but it's just, you get the satisfaction of a finish and you get this bright pop of color that's different for every single one that you do. Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore this. My sister Melissa is also working on this piece. I think she's on Wear a Costume now because she finished the whole top part. So here's where I stand. I actually had made a boo-boo on this, the wording here. So I had to frog all of that wording that I had done before out, but my count is on this time. So I redid this little hashtag and I started some of the words again, and then I filled in the frog. Thank goodness the skeleton was in the right place because stitching white is not my favorite. So I was happy that he was in the right spot. So yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm going to be working on him in August. Couple months till October, so I really think I got a shot at getting this one done and hanging it up. Oh my gosh, that would be so nice, right? To actually see some of the stuff that I stitch and not just have it be a stitch piece sitting in my craft room. Okay, next. So I was talking about the cottages of the month that I'm so in love with, and I love the series. I want to do the whole series. So I obviously finished July, and then I got August. Look how pretty August is. Again, that color, and then I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to get closer. It's like a little crab and a little seagull at the bottom of this tree with these waves. Absolutely adorable. These are just absolutely adorable. So I was raring to go on this, right? Because here comes August, and I started stitching away like a crazy lady, and I got pretty far. Sorry, I'm back. The barking was crazy. So July. So I stitched July on the lamb's wool linen, and I think it looks good because the house is a darker color. It just really seems to pop on this fabric. But when I started August, there was something about it. And I think it just looks washed out. I don't know, I think I need to use a darker linen for this, only because that blue is such a beautiful color. I really, really want to see it pop. And it just kind of, in the normal light of day, it just kind of washes out for me. So I'm going to restart this. I'm going to do it on a darker linen. But I figured since I'm going to restart and we're already halfway through August, I might as well start on September and hit that one next year when I come around again. So my plans for August. The September cottage. Let me show you that one. This one is so cute. This reminds me of fall and back to school and all the colors. I just love, look how vibrant that is. So vibrant. And the house is 2 different colors of coral, 2 different colors of DMC coral, which I love. And those apples with the little crows. I'm so excited. So I'm making this my test piece. And I started it last night and got some of the house done. And I do like it much better on a darker color. So this is Wheat Lugana. And I think it looks way better on that darker fabric. I can just really see it. It really pops. So I'm going to stitch away on September. And then I just ordered October and November. And I'm going to continue on this Wheat Lugana and see what I think. And then, like I said, I can restart August next summer. These are just, yeah, I just love these so much that I really want them to pop when they're on the frame in my kitchen. So yeah, I think I'm really happy with that choice, the Wheat Lugana. I'm really happy with that choice. Okay, so in addition to the September cottage, I've got my little plans for August. I'm going to continue working on A Kiss for Snowman because that's a gift for Christmas 2025. Sorry, Mom. And then I'm going to start working on Christmas rules again and also Halloween rules. So let me show you Christmas rules because I haven't showed you that in a while. So Christmas rules, here it is. And again, it's all the individual little motifs that come together and make that one long strip. So cute. And again, the inspiration from Priscilla and Chelsea, they finished it on a shutter, I think. And so I thought I could have the Halloween rules up in the fall on that shutter and then swap out Christmas rules. But I have a lot to go. Let me show you where I am. So this one from several Flosstubes ago, I had made an error and had to frog out a bunch of this, but got myself back aligned, got the stitches put back into it, so I'm still working on the top piece. And this fabric, oh, I just love this fabric. I stitched Halloween rules on the same type. It's called Clay Jobelet. And I don't know if you can see the kind of the modeling in there. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is going to come out in August as well. So those 4 projects, the September cottage, Halloween rules, Christmas rules, and A Kiss for Snowman, that's going to be my focus the month of August. And I'm really excited about stitching those pieces. Like I said, I am ready for fall. I love summer, don't get me wrong. I love summer like everybody else does, but I don't know. It's just been really hot. I'm outside golfing and I'm sweating, and I'm kayaking and I'm sweating, and I'm sweating. So I'm ready for some fall. So let's talk gift away. Apologies to all you wonderful ladies that put in for this pattern. My gift away for my last Flosstube number 10 was the Freedom Trio. July 4th has come and gone, but America is every day. So hopefully you still want to stitch this. And this was the 3-piece. There was like an eagle with some words here, and just beautiful. Just a really beautiful summery looking stitch. So the winner of this is Christine at Calico. So I will comment on your comment on my video. Send me your mailing address to my email, and I will get this out immediately in the mail to you. Apologize for it being so late. My gift away for this week, like I said, I am in the fall mood. So I saw this by La Di Da. It's called the Harvest Angel. This is a 2007 pattern. I absolutely love her. I think the colors are going to be much more brilliant than it shows in these pictures. You know, it never does it justice. But that little cat at the bottom, the pumpkins and the crows and that angel, this is going to get you in the fall mood if you're not in the fall mood. So if you would like to stitch Harvest Angel, in your comment on my video, just mention Harvest Angel and I will give this away when I come back and see you next, which hopefully won't be 2 months. that was it. Wow, it was a lot. I feel like I've talked a lot. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. I hope you've gotten in a lot of Stitchy time. I hope you've enjoyed the sunshine and the beautiful weather and are ramping up for fall. And thank you so much for taking time to stop by and visit me. I mean, I do these Flosstubes because I absolutely love connecting with all of you. Meeting people and making new friends, that is the reason I do these, and it's just, it never ceases to amaze me how awesome this community is. So until I see you guys next time, happy stitching. Bye.